think I'm up and going. Cool. Right, so I'll quickly do these chests and then I'm going to move on to actually painting some miniatures. Oh, crikey. Various Fake 24, crikey, I wasn't expecting to follow straight away. I've literally just gone live and normally don't have anyone watching, so I appreciate that. I wasn't even doing stuff on camera because I was just cracking on with some quick thingies, but thank you very much for that follow. So I took the decision today to paint my HeroQuest. So this afternoon I primed everything and now I'm starting with the well, I'm going to quickly do these chests because these chests require no real effort at all. Well, thank you very much for that follow and welcome. I haven't even stuck music on yet or anything because I was just like, no one normally comes in and says hello to start with, but I very much appreciate the people that have popped in. Teach me to be unprepared. Yeah, so in a minute we're gonna pop these away and we'll grab some skeletons or something and start cracking on through those. Everything's already primed. I'm going to grab some contrast paint and yeah, start making some quick work of those guys. I've had HeroQuest for a long time, like 30 years long time. No, it can't be that. When did it come out? Well, not far off, to be honest. And today we played it. We're playing the expansion, The Return of the Witch Lord. And I was looking at it and thinking, why don't I paint HeroQuest? So that's what we're going to do. So all I'm going to do here is just dry brush some Rise of Rust. I primed these lead belcher, silver. Quick bit of dry brushing of Rise of Rust on there. Let me check everything. Sorry about that, I've got a bit of a cough at the moment. Nothing to do with what's going on in the world, just a bit of a cold. So let's get some. Should we get some music on? If anyone is in the chat, can you just ping and say if everything looks okay? You can see the camera alright? You can hear me talking okay? It's always good to get a little bit of clarification. Let's go with a playlist here. Yes, we do. Okay, so yes, in a minute I'll grab some actual. Well, you guys can choose. If anyone wants to choose, you can pick between skeletons, orcs, the heroes, the Chaos Warriors, anything from HeroQuest. We have it all. So all I'm going to do now quickly is just hit the edges of this with Necron compound. Not too much. You can hear my dog outside barking away. Hope everyone's well, hope everyone's got some hobby to do. There we go, so a finished chest looks something like that compared to the just the plain brown it was before. That'd be okay. Nice and easy, literally just primed silver and then none of oil, rise of rust, Necron compound, and those are all done. So let me grab some minis. We'll start with these three, and we'll do a bit of a scheme on each, see what we think. So we're going to go contrast paint. Clearly for the skeleton, we'll whack on some skeleton horde. Seems like the obvious choice. Anyone else out there hobbying? Anyone else the proud owner of an original HeroQuest? I wasn't 100% sure I wanted to paint it, but we're in it now. priming all got done, so just got to go ahead now. Right, there's a skelly done. As far as the bone's concerned. Chaos Warriors, we're actually going to do in. Going to give the Black Templar a go on the Chaos Warriors. I'm gonna do one of each, and then just think about what I would change, because I can easily strip one of them down. It's too late to draw it off his boot there. I might actually do the boots in a different colour. Might repaint this hand. I don't know if I'm going to do like the brown boots. I don't know if I like the black gloves. Although he would be wearing plate gloves as well. So let's leave the black on for now. Right, the mummy. The mummy's going to get an Apocrypha 3 white. Right, let's grab. What else we got? We've got zombie. We've got. Yeah. Right, let's go for a zombie. Let's go for an orc. Let's go for one of these guys, which I can't actually remember the name of. Can't remember what these are called, but I need to come up with a skin tone for those guys. Let's do an orky green. I think there is actually an orc flesh. There we go. Can't go wrong with it actually being called orc flesh. My dog seems to think there's a fox in the garden, which is why it's yelping about, but it's not scaring anybody because it's only a pup. I think I've had a few people pop in, but no one's talking, which is fine. Don't be shy. You can just say hello and let me know what you're up to. But these little square bases are fiddly to hold on to. Okay, so there's an orc. So we've done. Don't know what skin colour to do these guys. Now my head is saying purple, so what do you reckon? We could go with. Yeah, let's go with purple, shall we? And then we'll give them a once over. Does these fit in here? Let's see why they wouldn't. There we go, that's better. It's a bit more comfortable. I was originally painting up Warcry, which is what's in front of me here. We're going to move all that. We're going to do our test schemes for our oh, look. Yeah, they are very green. Well, you know, it's officially Halo on them anyway. It is officially Orc Flesh. Can't argue with the name of the pot. And I think given it's 1980s orcs from HeroQuest, I think you can get away with them being very green. Maybe the little goblins, I might go with a lighter green rather than just having the same. I need to bring the chat up on this screen here so I can see it better. Let's refresh this. The familiar, yes. Yeah, you don't see much of the familiar anymore. How are you anyway, Lorna? What you up to anything? I literally decided today to paint HeroQuest. We played it today. We play it almost every few weeks. We sort of been cracking through the original book and all the quests. We're now onto the first expansion, and I'm playing it today. I was like, why don't I just blimmin' paint it? It will look nice painted. Oh, nice. Is this part of a project or just something you're doing? Yeah, exactly. We do play it. We do really play it a lot, so we really enjoy it. And they're very simple models. I mean, There's not an awful lot to them, let's be frank. Yeah. My dog's literally just found her voice. She's like, I can shout. Ruff, 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 ruff. Never mind that no one's paying her any attention whatsoever. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Luckily, she's away. There's no houses near, so she's not waking anyone up. Right, cool. Right, so let's go back to the beginning. So these are all the different... oh no, I need to go and get a goblin. So let's do this guy. He's going to get a bit of the old plague bearer. It's the zombie guy. Okay, this is good zombie skin. Right, let me go and grab a little goblin. Skeletons, zombies, mummies, orcs, goblins, familiars, chaos warriors. That is the full range. So let's see what we can do for this little guy. Do I have a better green? Or maybe not even a green. Let's go with Warp Lightning. Let's go for a very, very, very bright, vibrant green on these guys. I'm seeing a few people join into the chat. Don't be afraid to say hello. It'd be great to say hello to some people. I'm painting up the miniatures from the original Warhammer quest. And to begin with, I'm just doing a whole bunch of sort of test models to see if I'm happy with the colour schemes. Okay, let's go around. So, my skeleton, it looks alright. So we'll come back and we'll do the staff on him. So I want wildwood. Where's my wildwood? There it is. Yeah, I need it to be a fairly simple paint scheme because I've got to do... I'm not sure how many skeletons there are, but there's quite a few. Skeletons I think is the most in HeroQuest. Especially if you've got the expansion Return of the Witch Lord. Right, let's stick with this guy. Let's quickly put some silver down on his weapon. So I'm not going to use contrast for this. I'm going to switch to some traditional paints. We'll go with a lead belcher for the blade. Oh, my palette's covered in crap, so I need to move all this stuff. Wasn't really prepared for the stream tonight because I thought I'll come on, I'll start these off. Unlikely that anyone's going to join. Then straight away there's people, which is amazing. Well, certainly I'm told there's people watching. If you're interested, I primed all of this with Wraithbone. I would have done grey. I prefer grey sear, but I don't have any at the moment, and getting hold of it is going to be difficult. Hey Jan. Hey buddy. We are doing I've decided to paint Warhammer. Not Warhammer, obviously. HeroQuest is what I've decided to paint. Been playing it with my kids a lot recently. I've had it for a long time. Clearly it's a very old game. And I thought, you know what? The beauty of contrast paint and the style of these models I think you can make your HeroQuest look a lot nicer very fast. No worries, Lorna. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. It's always nice to have at least a voice in the chat. Hey Jan, how are you? You getting ready to stream yourself? If anyone is here and listening, Genuine Vision is by far easily the best painter on Twitch as far as I'm concerned. So if you're not following him or checked out his stream, you should do, because makes my stuff look like a monkey painted it. Right, so I'm going to let that one dry. Gorilla with a brush. Oh man, don't do this to me now. I can't. I'm not picking, that's for sure. Gorilla with a brush is also a freaking awesome painter, and that's not fair because now I have two awesome painters in the chat, just embarrassing me. So yeah, if you're not following Gorilla with a brush, you should also be following Gorilla with a brush. So this is a bit of fun just because I reckon I can paint this up I reckon I can do the whole box of HeroQuest this week and make it look pretty cool for playing with, compared to we've always played it with just the bare plastic. So it'd be nice to have a painted HeroQuest. I say it, so we love it in the family. We love playing HeroQuest. You can have the crown, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think when the dust settles, Jan, I'll definitely have to send you a miniature to paint for me. I don't know what I would send you. I'm just looking around my room to see if there's anything. There's loads. Yeah, I bet. How's that going, buddy? Are you getting the numbers? I mean, whenever I see you on, you've always got, like, you know, a lot of the time 900 people watching, which is, means it's painting miniatures. It's pretty impressive, right? It's not like you're playing Fortnite or something where, you know, it's easier to sort of get the reach. I think to be a full-time streaming painter is a pretty big achievement, really. It's not an easy thing to pull off by any stretch. I could send you the gargoyle, couldn't I? Yes. I could send you the gargoyle. I'd actually love to see what you could do with a very plain miniature. I bet you could do something pretty special. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you're a natural at it, buddy. I need some Wraithbone. Where's Wraithbone? Hello, there you are. Come to me. Yeah, this guy, look. You must remember the gargoyle. Where is he? He is. There's the gargoyle. You must have seen the. You've not seen the. What's the guy who done the HeroQuest? He goes. Where he goes? He says this. He picks up these two miniatures, and he says, "This is an abomination. This is a masterpiece. Abomination, a masterpiece." What's better than HeroQuest? 2 copies of HeroQuest. The bard, that's it, yeah, that's him. This is a gargoyle. This is an abomination. Are you allowed to share pictures of what you're working on, Jan, or is it sort of a bit hush-hush? Yeah, I mean, these are super old school, these things. Oh man, I appreciate that, thank you. I've always got one of you guys on, you know, even if I don't talk in the chat whilst I'm working or whatever. I'm always lingering around. I think, yeah, I'm definitely always hosting you guys whenever where I'm not on. I normally just cry on how good you guys are. I mean, I don't stream enough to get any. I think I'm close to getting like affiliate, which means I think you get. Does that mean you get a sub button? Not that I expect anyone to sub to me, but because I probably won't even. I wouldn't even probably enable it if I got it, because I can't say that I'm on enough to do that for somebody. But that'd be a fun thing to have. Ah, cool. Well, that'd be fun. Right, let's put him down and move on to somebody else quickly. We'll move on to the mummy, because the mummy needs literally nothing doing to it apart from we're going to add a bit of the green into the very few places where you can actually see anything other than bandage. Which is not many places, to be fair. There we go, that's literally about it. Right, let's grab another one. Let's go with Orky Boy here. We'll go with some Black Templar on the chainmail. Yeah, no worries, Dan. Thanks for popping in and saying hello, mate. Hope's all well with you and the family. Keep striving for that partner. I shall certainly keep supporting you, buddy. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Oh, that has it been an hour? Yeah, crikey, that hour flew by. Holy hell. Right, cloves. We're gonna do him some blue. We're gonna get blue on the cloves. Now, when I come to do all the other orcs, I'll probably do them all different colours, I think. I'll do some blues, some yellows, some reds. Mix them up a little bit. Oh, popped out the holder. Yeah, exactly. I think when there's a whole table of these guys. And they're super fast to paint. Yeah, you can track your nemesis, yes. It was that guy, the guy with the blue jacket on. It was him. That guy did it. Nice, enjoy, Lornock. Thank you again, always. It's great to see you when you do come in. Thank you. Enjoy some Clone Wars. I won't be here too much longer because this was meant to be a quick do a paint scheme. Yeah, what does it look like? Oh, falling out again. bloody... Well, I suppose I can't really blame the gripper. It was never meant to hold square miniatures. Ah! Saju! Right, I think let me whack some grey around these bases, because that is the colour they're going to be. So I'm going to paint them up to be like cobbled path, because in HeroQuest that is mostly what you're walking on, is a cobbled path. And then for these three, I'm probably going to call it there and just see what I think about them as kind of test. I realise I'm probably doing this off camera, but I'm literally just running grey paint around the base. I'm not doing anything remotely interesting. And then I'll show you the three we've kind of got to a state of enough to be able to get an idea of what it will look like finished. Oh, damn it. Went over his foot. That's what I get for rushing. That's okay, we got it, we saved it, it's all good. And then last we'll just do the orc. Oh, there you go. So, what was that, an hour? So we've got our skeleton. We'll do a whole bunch of them looking like that. We'll probably dry brush over the top of it, but that's not a million miles away from being where it's going to go. We then did the mummy. Kept it simple. We then did a Chaos Warrior. This is probably the one I don't like the most, so we may tweak him around a little bit. We may paint some little details on him. I may even change the armour completely. We might go red. And then this is the Orc. The Orc's probably my favourite. That's because it's got the most colouring. It's got the most character to it. And then we've got the Goblin to do, the Zombie to do, and the Familiar. So we'll do these ones on the next session to get them as my sort of trials. But as far as the session goes, I've got 4 miniatures as kind of references to the rest. Like I say, this is the only one I don't like, and I may reprime him and do him more. I'm thinking like the various reds, so either Blood Angel red or the Flesh Tearers red, more corny than what he is now. I don't really like the black that much. But anyway, it was a very quick stream. It was just an hour. Thanks for those that came in and said hello. I hate going when I can see people joining because I don't normally get a lot of people join the channel, quite frankly. So it's but I do need to go and spend some time with the wife. I'll be on again. If you want to follow me, that'd be much appreciated. And I will come back, paint these guys up. I'm going to do the whole box of HeroQuest, and then I'll be back to normal things like painting up these Warcry models that I'm going to do, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Alright? Thanks everybody. I shall see you soon. Chuck us a follow if you like it. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ta-da.